Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, as you can tell from the title, I have a PR haul. So I'm going to show you all the things that companies have sent me in about the last month. So I know you are probably thinking the same thing I think every time a company reaches out to send me stuff. Why are you sending such a tiny little YouTube channel product? I don't know why. I have no good answer for you, but I have been fortunate enough over the last couple years that I have been filming videos to have a few companies send me stuff. I'm always so grateful. The first company that ever sent me anything actually was Merit. I was so blown away. That was pretty early on, actually. I don't even know if I think I had less than 500 subscribers, and which I'm not knocking that at all. Like I'm very proud of this little channel we've created here. I'm not knocking it at all, but the reality is that, you know, I'm just a very tiny little YouTube channel, and my videos don't necessarily get the views that I would associate with companies sending product to. But regardless, I've got some product here. And so I just want to say, first of all, this is not, I don't know if I need to say this. I think that the people who watch know this is not me bragging. This is not me trying to show off. I just thought this was kind of fun, and I thought you guys might be interested. I have 4 companies here that have sent me product in the last, like I said, about a month. And again, over the years, I've had a few companies send me things, and I'm always so grateful. It's always so exciting to get things in the mail from these companies. I have it set up so that all the information that I have on my YouTube channel is my email address. So I do always know when these things are coming, because companies will email me and ask if they can send me stuff, and then I provide my address, and that's how I get it. I don't have a PO box or anything. Yeah, so they just email me. So I knew all these things were coming, but I was super excited to get them. And like I said, the first company that ever sent me anything was Merit. And I remember just being floored by that. I had wanted to try Merit stuff. I was so excited to get their products, and they've actually sent me stuff quite a few times over the last couple of years. So anyways, I don't have Merit stuff here today, and I wasn't even really going to film this video, but then I had Juice Beauty reach out. So I did a video. What video was it? I think it might have been my last faves and fails, maybe. It must have been November. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. But anyways, I talked about the Juice Beauty retinol cream that I had been using, or maybe it wasn't an Empties. I can't remember, you guys. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So I had used that cream up, and I loved it, and it had worked really well for my skin. And so Juice Beauty put a comment on that video saying, you know, something like, hey, we're glad you love the product. And I said, yeah, absolutely, I love the product. And then they emailed me and said, can we send you some stuff? And I was like, what? That's crazy. Of course, I would love to try more stuff. And I think they might have asked what I was interested in, and I just really said anything, whatever you think might be a good fit for me. And I kind of described my skin type, you know, dry, mature skin, that sort of thing. And so let me show you the box that came yesterday. We might as well do Juice Beauty first. So it came in this big box, and it looks like this. I was so excited. And this box is absolutely stuffed with little packing squigglies. And then they put this little note in there. It says, hello gorgeous, hope you enjoy our products, XO Juice Beauty. How cute is that? Okay, let's get into these products. So I'll do the Juice Beauty ones first, and then I'll show you the other things that I've received, which is just so shocking to me. But anyways, here we are. Okay, so they sent me this little serum set, and it is the Super Serums Mini Solutions, and there's 5 little bottles in here. It says it's a $93 value, but it sells for $49. I do think that's US, because I did look this up on their website, and I want to say maybe it was 63 Canadian. I can't quite remember, but I'll put all of these brands, I'll put their websites down below in case you want to check any of them out. So I should say too, none of the brands know I'm making this video or talking about their products. So that they just sent me these things, and that was it, right? So I didn't let them know I would be making a video or anything. So anyways, like I said, they had everything really, really well packaged. However, the little vitamin C bottle, these are little glass bottles, and this one that had the vitamin C in it, it broke. So it is unfortunately empty. It leaked out in here. But I do have the other 4 serums here, and I'm very excited to use them. And so I love little sets like this. I'm happy they sent this. You know, where you can try kind of more than one thing and get a real feel for things. So it's got a brightener, an AM anti-wrinkle, a PM anti-wrinkle, a youth renew, and then the glow one is the one that broke. Yeah, green apple H-Defy serum, stem cellular anti-wrinkle boost serum, super grape youth renew serum, retinol and overnight serum, and then that freshly squeezed vitamin C. So they sent that. I was super excited. And I didn't know until Juice Beauty reached out to ask if they could send me stuff, and I actually took some time and went on their website. They sell makeup. Did you guys know that? I had no idea. I just thought they were kind of a more high-end skincare brand. They sent me 3 of their Phytopigments Flawless Serum Foundation. So I think I'm probably gonna be, I don't know, it's hard to tell. I'll have to swatch. And then, you know, the nice thing is if only 1 or 2 work for me, I can pass one on. But you can see this one. Can you see when it sits for a little bit, about that much of the top is a clear liquid, and then the foundation's in the bottom, and then you give it a good shake and it kind of all disperses together. And I mean, the packaging is really nice. Like, this is glass, and this looks sort of like a pewter lid with a pump. Love that. Put a little bit here. As you can see, it's very liquidy. I mean, that might work. I'll have to play with the shades and find the one. I mean, maybe I even mix a couple to get it to work, but this lightest shade might work okay for me. It's got to blend it in a little bit more. I'm very excited to try this. Again, I have never tried any makeup products from Juice Beauty. Certainly not that I can remember. That's interesting. It's very liquidy, but it sets down. Like, I don't feel that anymore. It feels very secure on the back of my hand. Like, there's no slip to it. So I'm very excited to try those foundations out, and they did send in there as well their foundation brush. And that's the foundation brush. Again, very nicely done. Like, it looks really luxe. It feels very soft. So thank you so much to Juice Beauty. I am very excited to try these things out, and I'll keep you guys posted on how it goes. Okay, next up. So I had this skincare company, it's called Banish, and they sent me a whole bunch of stuff. So they have this microneedling device. Now, I have used this once. Comes in this very nice tube like that, and then the ends come off, and this is the microneedling device here, and it's got this little cap where you can put your alcohol to disinfect it every time, and or to sterilize it, and then that comes off. Now, you are not going to be able to see that. Again, if you're interested, go on the website. They've got close-up photos so you can see. Oh, maybe you can almost see the whole top of it has little tiny needles. So I know needles maybe is not the right word, but I've only used this one time, and it was fine. You know, I think you have to use it over time to see results. So, but it's supposed to help, I think, mostly with collagen production in your skin. Again, I haven't looked into this too much, but I did go on their website and follow the directions for using it. And actually, in this little case that it came with, it has a little instruction card on how to disinfect it and how to use it and all that. And I think their thing mostly is that this is just a flat press. It's not a roll. You know how a lot of microneedling devices are on a roller and you kind of roll it on your face? This you don't. You actually go in and kind of in a stamping motion. And the only thing I would say is if you don't like needles and you have like a real true phobia of that, I don't think you would enjoy microneedling. It doesn't hurt. It feels fine. It's just maybe a little unsettling if you don't love needles, because they are like little tiny needles. Again, it doesn't hurt, but you can feel it. Like, I can feel that I'm stamping little needles on my face. So they sent this, and I was very happy to have it and try it. Again, I've only used it once so far, but with that, they sent me a whole bunch of other things. So they sent me their ceramide retinol serum. I have not tried this. They sent their Banish Serum Dark Spot Corrector with vitamin C. I have used this, I think, twice now, and it is an L-ascorbic acid vitamin C, and it's clear, which I like to see, and it's very light, and it absorbed in really well. It feels, it's a very thin consistency, but it does have a little bit of an oil type slip to it, which I don't mind because my skin is very, very dry. So I have used it, like I said, a couple of times, and I had no irritation from it. I put makeup on top of it. It worked really well in my kind of existing routine, and I really, really enjoyed that product. And then they sent the Fighter Gel. This I've used quite a few times. So this is their Calm Breakouts and Eczema for this Fighter Gel. And I will say on my eczema, like I went through this last month where my eczema was so bad on my face. You can see, like I've used quite a bit of this. It does have a very herbally scent. And when I put it on my skin, it's cooling, which I enjoy that. And when my skin is inflamed, that quite often feels quite nice. So this is the product I've used the most out of all the skincare they sent. And I'm really, really enjoying it. And it definitely helps soothe my eczema and just take away some of that itch and discomfort. So really enjoying that. And then there is the Pumpkin Enzyme Mask, which I haven't used. Again, mostly just because you can see it's brand new. I haven't even opened it. Oh, it smells like pumpkin, you guys. I'm excited to try this. My skin has just really been going through it the last month. That's actually, I've had these products from Banish for a little bit, but I haven't used, I only used that microneedling device pretty recently, and only the one time. My skin was just so bad. I just couldn't add anything in. So I used that Fighter Gel, and the other products I've only used pretty recently, but the Fighter Gel I have been using for a few weeks. And then they sent their vitamin C cream, and again, I have used this, I think just once. It really has no scent to it. It's just a white lotion. But it was very nice. So again, as I said with the Juice Beauty stuff, thank you so much to Banish. They also, none of these people know I'm making this video. They don't know I'm talking about these things, but I'm very excited for this brand and to try these things. I think that microneedling device you're supposed to use once a week, I think is what it said. Very, very excited to try these Banish products and the ones I have, and so far it's been really lovely. Okay, and then the next company that sent me some stuff is Primelash. So this is a lengthening and volumizing mascara, and they actually sent me 3 shades. So they sent me blue, black, and brown. Blue, black, and brown. Now the only one I've used is the black one. And it says on here, as we mature, our eyelashes get thinner and shorter. This is why we at Primetics, oh, I should grab my reading glasses, created Primelash mascara. Its dual formula lets you enjoy wearing a mascara while you nourish and rejuvenate your lashes, making them longer, thicker, and stronger over time. That's very interesting. I didn't know it did that. I think it's a tubing mascara. Now I do have to go on the website and give it a bit more research because I'm not absolutely positive about that, but it feels like a tubing mascara to me, and it removes like a tubing mascara. So it says, especially made for mature women of sparse and thin lashes to give them length and volume. Use every time you want to look stunning and feel confident. It's a really nice mascara. Comes in this nice tube, metal tube, feels good quality. It does have a spiky wand, like, you know, those spiky plastic wands, which I don't love. You guys know that's not my favorite. I like a pretty big, thick, fluffy wand, but it definitely gave me a ton of length. It's actually not the mascara I'm wearing today. I probably should have. But, and again, I've only tried the black, but I'm very, very excited to try the other 2 colors. I have been loving brown mascara this year, so I'm very happy to try that. And a blue? Maybe, why not? Let's look at them. Let's open them and look at them. So it definitely gave me a ton of length. It applied easy. It wore great through the day. What shade is this? Oh yeah, there's the blue. Oh, that looks so pretty. And so I have no complaints. It removed well at the end of the night. I do feel like with tubing mascaras, they don't give as much volume as a traditional mascara formula. but it definitely gave me a ton of length, and that's the brown one. So yes, thank you so much to Primelash. Very excited to have these mascaras and give them a go. Okay, and then the last company that has sent me stuff recently was Makiage. And now I did a couple videos maybe about a year ago where I just on my own, I bought their foundation. I bought one of their foundations. Actually, it was this one, the Woke Up Like This foundation. I bought one of these, I tried it. It wasn't a perfect fit for me. So because you can try their stuff for I think 30 days. And so I went on there to do the return. They said keep it, and they sent me their other foundation, which is this one, and it's called the After Party Next Gen Full Coverage Foundation. And this one I like much better. I did videos on both of those, and again, bought them myself, nothing to do with Makiage. I'll link those videos in case you want to check out those reviews of these foundations. And I actually gave the other one that they told me to keep, I gave it to my grandma, and she loves it and she uses it all the time, and it's adorable because she's in her 90s. So yeah, and then they contacted me here maybe about a month ago, maybe a little bit more than that, and asked if they could send me their concealers. Now you guys, I said sure. Affine Flawless Multi-Use, Perfecting Concealer. Can you see the one that I have been using every day since they sent it? So they actually sent me 4 shades. You can see the shades all there in the little window. I gave one to my mom when she was here visiting because it was a good fit for her. I actually haven't asked her how she's enjoying it, but these 2 I haven't really used. This is the shade that I use. Well, you can see. Look how much of that I've used. I love this concealer. I have to force myself to wear a different concealer in my collection. And what I'm really noticing is because I wore this for like almost a month steady every day. Love it. Love it for my mature dry eyes. Like it's perfection for me. It's my favorite concealer in my collection right now. And what I find is right now I'm using that NYX one. Bear with me, maybe it's called. You guys, it creases so bad compared to this one. And I wouldn't have said that previously. What do I have on today for concealer? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, actually, I did use that NYX one today. It just is not as smoothing under my eyes as this. This looks so good. It wears well through the day. I absolutely love this. So they sent me that. They sent me 2 more of their foundations, the ones that were not a good fit for me, and I passed one on to my grandma. So these are the Woke Up Like This foundation. So they sent me 2 of those. They have skincare, which I didn't know. They sent me this scrub. What is this called? Power Polish, Anti-Aging Skin Renewing Exfoliating Treatment. This is very nice. It's incredibly gentle. Now, you guys know I have very, very dry, very sensitive skin, so I have to be careful. I have only used this a couple of times because that's all my skin can handle. Like once every couple of weeks really is plenty for my skin. But I'm really enjoying this. It has a really nice scent. Yeah, it's definitely fragranced. You can squeeze a little bit up there so you guys can see. Well, my lights really wash that out. You can't really see it, but it's very nice. It's quite gentle, and I've been enjoying it. And then they also sent, again, I didn't know they had skincare, but first of all, this packaging for their skincare is so cute. It's a plastic squeezy too, but it's like a ceramic top on it that's got this decorative print on it. And this is their retinol cream. Power Lift Anti-Aging Collagen Boost Priming and Plumping Cream with vegan collagen, retinol, and something else that I'm not familiar with. This is like a glass jar or ceramic jar. Again, this really nice decorative lid. It has that same kind of scent, and you can see I have used that up. Now, I used this on my body. I did use it a few times on my face, but my skin, you guys know my retinol struggle, right? But on my body, this absolutely made a difference in some of my spottiness on my skin. And so I really have I've noticed age spots mostly on my forearms the last little bit. And so I really focused on using this on my forearms and my upper thighs where I have some like hyperpigmentation from ingrown hairs and stuff. And I loved this. I used it sparingly, but still on my body. In a month, I kind of went through it, but no regrets because I loved it. And my skin, the skin on my body absolutely loved this. and it was fantastic. And I think if you are looking for like a retinol cream and your skin is not on your face as sensitive as mine, you would probably really enjoy this. It was gel, it was cooling, it sat well on my skin. My skin just absorbed it right in, and it was very hydrating, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it the few times I used it on my face, but my skin just couldn't, it was too much. So yeah, really enjoyed it on my body. I wish they would make this in a big body cream, actually. That would be fantastic. So there you go, you guys. There's PR that I've received in the last month. I know, if you are shocked, I am also shocked. Every time a company reaches out to me saying, hey, can we send you stuff? I'm like, yes, of course you can. How fantastic. I would love free stuff. I would love to try your products. So I'm always so excited to get stuff. So again, I hope that didn't come off as bragging or showing off or any of that. That was completely not the point of this. I just love to watch these videos when other creators make them, and I thought you guys might be interested and also shocked to know that I have received a ton of PR in the last month, and I am so excited for it. So yeah, I'm really excited to have these products and try them. Thank you so much to the companies who sent them to me, and I'll keep you guys updated as I use them more, because again, most of these are pretty new to me. The longest thing I've had is this concealer, and as you can see, like I've talked about it in a bunch of videos. I think I've even used it on camera. This is fantastic. This, if you have really dry, mature, kind of crepey skin around your eyes like I do, this is probably the best concealer I've ever used. I know that's a bold statement, but that's how much I'm loving it, you guys. So yeah, there you go. There's all my PR. There's my PR haul. I feel like a real beauty YouTuber. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, everyone.